Okay, so I have started this program and I'm going to be using my card class. So I make sure that my card class is in the same folder. I started the program and I'm going to create two different arrays in two different ways. So the first one is a string array. So I say string with the hard brackets next to it, just like we did back when we were doing JAction panes with like drop down menus. I'm going to call this one suit because it's going to store all of the suits. So I say string array suit equals, and then in these little curly brackets, I put all the suits like hearts and separate those as different strings, diamonds, and I'm going to do all of those, clubs and spades. Now, this suit array has 4 elements in it. I'm going to create the other one in a different way, and this one's going to be a card array, so a bunch of cards. I'm going to call it deck. And instead of listing them all out, which would take about 850 years, I'm just going to say equals new card array with 52 spots. Okay, so now the size of that thing is 52. There's nothing in it yet. Now, to populate it, what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, no, I have a suit, I have a deck. I'm going to make this for loop, and I'm going to go through each suit. Now, in the past, we used to do like for int I equals 0, I is less than suit dot length, I plus plus. I'm not going to do that. Like this would get me through all of those suits because I could just say suit I and suit 0 is hearts, suit 1 is diamonds. I'm going to use a different kind of a loop here just to show you how it works. This is very popular with arrays. What I want to say here is for each string, and I'm going to call each string S just as a way to, label it. And then a full-on colon and the word suit. This means for each string in the suit array. So for each string in the suit array, I want to walk through the numbers 1 through 13 because remember, I want 1 of hearts, 2 of hearts, 3 of hearts, 4 of hearts, 5 of hearts, 6 of hearts, all the way till I get to 13 of hearts. Then I'm going to jump out to go to the next suit, which is diamonds. 1 of diamonds, 2 of diamonds, and so on. So it's going to be a loop inside of a loop. This loop is going to have, I'm going to call this V instead of I. So V is going to start at 1 because I'm going to go 1 all the way till I get to 13. So I could say less than or equal to 13, or I could say less than 14, doesn't matter. And I'm sorry, I keep using that. Okay, less than 14, and then go up by 1 every time. And what I'm going to do in here is I want to create, the deck at this indexed spot. Now I don't have a variable called index, but I'm going to have to create one. Is equal to a new card with whatever value. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to keep cycling through. And whatever suit. So the first time around, that'll be 1. It's going to go through 1 of hearts, 2 of hearts, 3 of hearts, 4 of hearts, 5 of hearts, 6 of hearts, until it gets to 13 of hearts. Then it'll bounce out here. S will become diamonds, and it'll start that process over again. 1 of diamonds, 2 of diamonds, and so on until it's finished. Now this index, I want it to go from 0 all the way down to 51. Because remember, I have 52 cards in there. So including 0 would be 0 all the way. So I'm just going to, up here before the for loops, I'm going to create an int called index and set that equal to 0. All right, now if I do this, index is always going to be 0. So I have to make index go up by 1. And I can either do that here or I could have done it right inside of those brackets, but I'll do it here. Now, if you want to see what this looks like, you can do a little system out print, which we'll take out later of that card. Now remember, this is a card. Deck index is a new card. And so it's going to go to our toString method in the card class, and it's going to print out every single card. And then you can run it or save it. But this is the code that will populate the deck. So now my deck has 52 actual cards in it. And if you want to see them, you can print them out by using this. But in reality, that's not necessary. I'm just going to go back to here. And that is how you can populate your deck. Good luck.